Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lorraine Alternative Homesteading on May 1, 2025. It's the afternoon. I'm going to read from Adam's book, Gang-stalker Survival and Understanding the Truth Guide, a spiritual guide. Adam is the now 21-year-old that I interviewed a week or so ago and posted that on my channel. I will include that link in the description section after I upload this video. But before I start reading it, I want to make an announcement to those men and women who have been asset stripped, financial devastation due to this program, but more importantly to real estate mobbing. Real estate mobbing, like what I went through in Manalapan, New Jersey, a home I lived in for 30 years as original owner, and here in rural Kentucky. But I know because of your testimonies and what you've described to me through emails that you too have experienced this financial devastation due to predatory governments and neighbors and people. So anyway, Professor Sam Vankin, who is a professor of psychology, and I've posted a couple of his videos on my channel, was contacted by a director or media company in France. They want to do a documentary. And they thought that they would reach out to him because he has so many victims of narcissistic abuse. Okay, those are the key words. Narcissistic abuse and financial manipulation, financial asset stripping, narcissistic abuse, and the result of financial devastation, etc. They are looking for your testimony. They want you to appear in their documentary. So if you have an interest, Professor Vaknin will forward your email to his contact in France, a media company that is doing a documentary on narcissistic abuse, the victims speaking out against the asset stripping and financial manipulation. So please feel free to contact Professor Sam Vaknin, and it is Sam Vaknin, V as in Victor, AKIN @gmail.com. If you don't remember it, you can always go to his channel and look it up there. But please, targeted women, especially targeted men and women who have been real estate mobbed, please get your voice out to Professor Vaknin so you too will be in the documentary. I already submitted mine. So anyway, let's get on with it. Symptoms and signs of their attacks. This is by Adam, who's now 21 years old. He started writing this document at age 16. Ended writing it at age 18. It's absolutely phenomenal that he was able to place into words his experience at such a young age. He's such an old soul. He said that he does sleep a lot now. He prefers to not speak to a lot of people. He goes into his meditation and stuff. So this was his recommendations for understanding the symptoms and signs of their attacks. And excuse my clearing my throat. I suddenly have phlegm in my throat, which of course this is what the criminals do. Wet ears and dead skin. If you wake up in the morning with the inside of your ears feeling wet, then get a cotton swab and go clean it. You will then see that the cotton swab cleans out a lot of earwax. This is a sure sign of directed energy attack because the heat from the radiation is being sent directly at your ear region in order to cause a fray effect so that you can hear voices. And it will also be the heat from the high-powered microwave frequencies that they are sending you in order to torment you. The heat from this radiation causes the earwax in your ears to melt, as well as the skin around the inner part of your ear to die and shed. If for no apparent reason, you wake up in the morning with melted earwax and dead skin around the inner part of your ear, then you're being attacked by directed energy weapons. You may also have a dry scalp and dead skin around your head areas. And this is for educational purposes only. I'm reading the Gang-stalker Survival Guide, Understanding the Truth, by Adam. Land and air vehicles. Your perpetrators may constantly fly planes over and past you, and on purpose to make their engines roar as loudly as possible when they do so. One of the reasons they do this is in order to draw your attention, get on your nerves, and test your endurance. You will constantly see the cheap little planes taking very large circles in order to pass by you multiple times a day. Sometimes 2 planes are used, sometimes more. They also most likely install their directed energy weapon devices on the planes in order to attack you with their devices. They have also been known to use drones in order to use directed energy attacks, and a lot of you have reported this. I have also seen trucks that are using cargo trailers in order to carry their large directed energy weapons and drive by you in order to attack you. Oh yeah, I've got somebody parked on the county road as I'm sleeping. Yes, as soon as I stir in my bed, they quietly drive off. But yeah, I'm on to you guys. They may also slam on the brake and honk their horn when driving past you in order to get your attention. They may also make their engines roar or drift really loudly for as long as possible, usually a bit far from you. It's all about getting your attention. Why? Because that's exactly what they want. Because energy goes where attention flows. Little thumps in your ear. This is caused by their directed energy weapons, and usually whenever they try to make you hear voices. They may also do this to try to catch your attention and make you focus on them because they want you to. Oh, it sounds like they're little 2-year-olds having a little temper tantrum, hissy fit, right? They do this by sending little concentrated electromagnetic pulses to your skull. It may feel like there's a little bug stuck inside in your ear, behind your eardrum, trying to get out. You can hear and feel the thumps every once in a while. Or it may feel like someone quickly blew inside your ear or said the sound poof right next to your ear. P-U-H. Poof. Havana syndrome and painful joints. This Havana syndrome really just means a terrible aching feeling in your head that you may feel. If you feel this bad aching and painful feeling in your head when you wake up in the morning, and then you're most definitely being attacked by their dues. It may be hard to breathe, and your body and joints may feel very tight, painful, and uncomfortable, which leads me to my next symptom: body aches and muscle pain. Let me tell you that this is just an absolutely terrible thing to experience. I have been in so much pain all throughout my body because of them. This will usually be experienced from forced ejaculations. Next, ejaculating in your sleep, forced ejaculation, panda eyes, and brain fog. This is by far one of the most powerful attacks that anyone in the world could possibly experience, possibly one of the hardest things in the world to go through at all. I cannot stress this enough. Out of every single tactic and method of attack by the enemy, your sexual energy and semen is a store center for a large amount of your energy as a man. When you're constantly losing this energy, you will quickly begin to lose large amounts of your strength. Explains why one of the reasons it's called le petit mort, also known as the little death. The symptoms of constant ejaculation are a foggy and slow mind, acne outbursts on your face, a largely increased appetite, and this one is terrible because of the loss of your energy, lower energy levels and strength in general, back and especially lower back pain. You will feel the pain mostly throughout your joints, lower and upper back, and if you have been ejaculating, then you may also feel it in your forearms and entire body, lower testosterone levels, and of course panda eyes, and finally increased facial hair growth because aging speeds up when you begin to ejaculate. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. The area under your eyes may begin to become dark, black, and sunken deeply inwards. After all is said, your eyes are the window into your soul. And so if your soul is getting drained, your eyes will show it. If you lack energy or proper nutrition, then your eyes will show it. And so if you are terribly drained and are constantly getting drained, then the panda eyes will begin to show. This is what happened to me because I've always been getting, in my dreams, I still am, R-A-P-D, raped. Sudden increase thoughts of sex, homosexuality, or violence. One of the tactics of the enemy is to whisper mantras of evil into your ear in order to get certain negative thoughts and feelings into your subconscious mind. They do this in order to attack you on all levels. To get you to do lazy things like gluttony, sloth, and masturbation in order to destroy your physical and mental health, as well as crush your spirit and fill you with darkness. They also do this so that you can unknowingly let them get closer and more involved in more aspects of your life by opening up gateways into your mind to allow them to enter through. The basic law of attraction, knowledge, finally. They do this so that you can hurt other people and commit sin that will disbenefit your soul and fill you with darkness. If they unalive you, then they bless you with martyrdom. But if you voluntarily sin yourself, then you allow them to win, and they will tempt you. Which is why I would never take my own life. Excuse me. Rashes and burns. Oh, I experience that often. Now, in really severe cases, the directors may command your perpetrators to turn up the heat, frequency, intensity on their energy weapons on you. In this case, you may get extremely severe burns, bruises, and rashes on your face and sometimes on your body, but mostly your face. I've seen a lot of pictures of people's faces after an energy attack, intense energy, and it was awful because it also causes their face to swell up like a real third-degree burn. I have lost most of these images over time, but I have found just a couple more pictures of people's faces after a directed energy attack in Australia, interestingly. And here they are. You can zoom in on the females' faces on the top two panels to see more clearly how it is terribly bloated and disfigured, as if she was beat up or burnt from the radiation. So let me show you here. Okay. So let me scroll down here. Oh, here's another. Here's another one. And if anybody wants to see a recent photo of this, go to Weeping Willow's page. She was attacked, and she's got mouth sores. Here's one on the neck area. A great list of their known and unknown tactics of attack dues. You already know this one goes. Although this machine kind of works as a multifunctional psychological war weapon. The first way they can be used is to slowly deteriorate your physical, mental health, and with high-powered microwave frequencies. They can also be used to make you hear voices in your head and thus use subliminal messages in order to manipulate your decisions, make you a worse person, and plant ideas within your subconscious mind. It can also cause you to have nightmares. Although for those with a strong soul and consciousness, this method is not very effective, or at least less effective. So for a short time, this should do little to nothing. But they use the key of persistence. And that's what really does damage over a long period of time. As you can see, I'm still here writing this document to you. I have not lost my mind, although, of course, any mental health has definitely taken a toll. These last do's can be used to speed up your heart rate and send beta and gamma wave frequencies directly to your brain and or heart in order to keep you awake for days on end, which is why I stay wake up now for 2 days often and sleep only for 3 to 5 hours. Now I'm going to have to end here and pick up a little bit later.